It was another nice day across the metro area today. A little bit of mix of clouds and sun and highs reaching into the mid 70s. Those temperatures are about 10 degrees above average still, but changes are already being felt around the state.
All right, let's look at the snow stick thingy at Aspen Mountain. Yeah, there's a dusting there, just a little bit, just enough to say, hey, it snowed in Aspen. Main impact of the incoming weekend storm starts tomorrow with some heavier snow in the mountains. Winter storm warning is out for the southwest mountains for quite a bit of snow possible from tomorrow afternoon to Sunday morning. Let's talk to Lauren Robinson about what's coming and possible totals.
Well, that's right. Most of the mountain areas are going to see a dusting to maybe a few inches, and that does go for the majority of the high country. But you'll see here toward the southeast or to the southwest here, the San Juans are expecting quite a bit of snow. So we do have winter storm warnings that'll be in place from Friday morning through noon Sunday, and this is going to be for a few feet of snow expected. Other areas are under winter weather advisories, and that includes, well, eastern portions of the San Juans and then portions of the Sangre de Cristos. These areas are expecting roughly under a foot, but up to a couple of inches here. So that's where we're going to see the heaviest snow. Most of the precipitation with this incoming system is looking to fall south of I-70, but that doesn't mean we're going to be completely dry in other areas. That means we're looking for a quick dusting in the high country just west of Denver, and that's what we're seeing right now, push through areas of Red Feather Lakes into Estes Park and toward Boulder, but you'll notice most of the urban corridor is pretty dry out there. So we're going to continue to monitor this, and I'll have more details on all of the snow we're expecting, plus the pretty mild week ahead. All of that for you coming up just ahead.
A 13-year-old girl was not kidnapped in Pueblo yesterday. That Amber Alert we all got turned out to be based on a lie.
Now, according to court documents our Angeline McCall dug into today, the whole story was all made up. Angeline?
Yeah, as we're learning, it was a story that quickly fell apart. Daniel Reyes reported his truck missing last night. Police say he came up with an elaborate story saying his 13-year-old niece was visiting from California and was in the truck when it was stolen. He reported that to police. They issued an Amber Alert until a family called the cops saying the girl in the photo was not that man's niece and was in fact at home sleeping. Reyes admitted to police he made it up because when his truck had been stolen or broken into in the past, the police would take too long to respond or would tell him to file a report online. Now he's charged with a felony attempt to influence a public servant.
That's when we felt, because of the severity of the crime and the concern about the child and the resources utilized to try to find that child, it did escalate to more of the, we felt that it was more of a attempt to influence public servants to locate this vehicle faster.
Police did find his truck, so Reyes did get it back quickly, but now he's facing those charges. In the studio, Angela McCall, 9 News.
Today, the CBI announced the suspect in a 25-year-old cold case on the Western Slope is now in custody. Dale Williams owned a body shop in Nucla in the late 90s. He was 42 when he went missing on Memorial Day weekend 1999 after getting a call about a stranded car. Williams' truck was found in a river a few weeks later, but his body was never located. Authorities reopened the cold case in September of last year, and today, Dan Bishop of Narita was booked into the Montrose County Detention Center on a murder charge. The Montrose County Sheriff's Office sent us this photo of the 68-year-old's arrest. CBI said today they found a rifle belonging to Bishop and Williams' truck, as well as a spent shell casing. The department believes Bishop worked with a now deceased cousin to kill Williams. CBI also gave us some idea of a motive today, saying that sometime before his death, Williams helped Bishop's wife leave him for a new life in Texas. 2 shelter-in-place alerts in less than 24 hours have CSU students on edge tonight. Both were sent out yesterday.
First was after a person was found dead in a dorm. Second was a woman was stabbed. 9 News reporter Rachel Krause spoke with students today, and Rachel, many of them understandably rattled by all this.
Yeah, a number of students I spoke with tell me they're feeling uneasy, even unsafe, after 2 separate incidents in one day. Some missed classes, others asked students to walk with them on campus. Many wish the school would have provided more info about what was happening.
I feel like CSU is really safe, but yesterday was just really unusual to deal with.
Very. Campus is buzzing after 2 separate incidents sent law enforcement to the school. The first, alerting students of police activity in Alpine Hall. directing students to stay away from the area and students living there, like Mia Larson, to shelter in place.
Because we have like Teams, like Microsoft Teams group chats for our hall, and I just kept getting alerts, and then I started getting emails from CSU. We stopped being on lockdown at what, like 12:30 or something, so I made it to my 3 o'clock class, and everyone was saying that there was like a bomb threat. Like we had nothing, we had no idea what it was.
9 hours later, CSU sent out an update that they'd gone to the dorm for a welfare check, finding someone dead inside. The school says there's no threat and no suspects in this case.
And at around, I want to say like 8 o'clock, 8:30ish, we were put on another shelter because of a stabbing. So nobody knew if the person was alive, who it was. They gave us a really very vague description. So it scared me for sure. I was on edge for a little bit.
Students today are split on how transparent the school was with communicating what was happening on campus.
Everyone was just kind of like, what the hell's going on? Like, why won't they tell us more? Like, why are we not more like informed about a dead person and a crazy person on the loose?
CSU did a great job keeping us safe and communicating with us. And yeah, hopefully it just doesn't happen again.
Yeah, a little strange.
Yeah.
But I think there could have been more information.
Still, most students feel CSU is safe, hoping that this wild Wednesday was just one strange day of the school year. Now, students say they understand the school can't tell them everything when something happens, but they say a little bit more detail yesterday could have saved them a lot of stress and fear. Rachel Krause, 9 News.
The Weld County Sheriff's Office has a warning tonight. They want people to stop dumping their RVs and mobile homes on county roads. The Sheriff's Office says they found several abandoned RVs and dropped off mobile homes along rural roads near Greeley. They say it's not only a safety hazard, but it costs the county money to tow and dispose of those vehicles. They're reminding the public to get rid of mobile homes and RVs properly, selling them, giving away, or paying a professional to scrap them.
It's time to say farewell, at least for now. That's the message from the Bandimere Speedway tonight. The speedway that opened back in 1958 posted on social media saying tomorrow will be the last day it will do business at the location in Morrison known as Thunder Mountain. You may remember we told you about this move in April of last year after the family agreed to sell the land and the property. After the announcement, no drag racing events were held this year at Thunder Mountain. Their website says the Bandimere family and staff are pursuing a new location to continue the Speedway legacy, but as of right now, it's not clear where that will be.
Hey, don't forget, 1 week from tonight, we will air the first of many Avalanche and Nuggets games this season. Kick things off with the Avs. I guess we're not kicking it off, right? Because it's the puck drop. We're dropping things off. Anyway, that doesn't make sense either. They're going to go to Salt Lake and take on the Utah Hockey Club. Puck drop from the Delta Center, 7 p.m. next Thursday on 9 News.